everyone. Welcome to Hot Seat, where the questions are hot.
And we're trying our best. The whole goal here is to get to know Evan, our guest, personally, and take all kind of work talk off the table. So
Okay.
Evan, our audience, they're nosy. They like to know stuff.
So this is coming from the audience.
Coming from the
Got
audience.
it.
Well,
direct
we're
from
their
them.
mouthpiece. They don't
Yeah.
know what we're asking, but
they've
we know
been
this is what
like-
they want to know.
Yeah,
Got it.
They've
Yeah.
been like, give us the tea.
That's fair.
There's like 12 people they're really antsy to know some of this stuff. So, if you could tell us about your family of origin, where do you come from?
Where do you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do call me Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that's part of my backstory.
Yeah.
Your origin
Deep in the
story.
history.
Yeah, no. I grew up not near fields of cotton, but fields of broccoli.
Mm.
Yeah. And so this is
Broccoli-eyed Joe.
Yeah, broccoli-eyed Joe. I grew up in Ventura County and grew up in a Christian home. My mom grew up Catholic.
Okay.
Dad grew up Lutheran. They started dating right out of high school, and neither of their parents liked the other because they were stealing them from the other church. So they found a
Classic.
non-denominational church, which everybody was frustrated by, except for the Lord. My parents had a great faith. They got married in that church. I was born there, I accepted Christ there, got baptized there, and just grew up in a really good Christian environment. Loved getting to be a part of the church from a really young age, and lived near the beach. And so that was very different than now.
Yeah.
But I have a younger brother who's 2 years younger than me. People think we're twins still to this day. We get confused for each other. Even in some family photos and videos, I confuse which one I am.
Wow.
So that's weird.
That's
It's got to be
weird.
next level for you to confuse yourself sometimes.
Yeah, it's crazy. So he lives in a different state. He lives in Arizona, and we will like show up to hang out, and like we have the same pair of sunglasses and the same haircut or the same facial hair. It's like we don't talk about it. It just happens.
Yeah.
And so
It's not planned.
yeah,
You guys do have eerily similar beards.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they're very, very similar.
I think his chin is slightly different than mine, but besides that, yeah,
the beard then just kind of covers it up, though.
that's exactly
so,
it. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
because
adds
we both have
confusion
facial
to the
hair.
whole situation.
Yeah, so that's my brother, and then I have a sister that's 7 years younger than me, adopted when I was little, and so that's a cool part of our story. But yeah, that's a really quick version of my family of origin. I don't know
That's
if you guys
great.
have more questions.
No, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super helpful.
I had
Great.
no idea. Does Ventura County actually have broccoli?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As-
I learned that just now
fun
as well.
fact for me.
So strawberries are huge there.
Love it.
There is citrus like lemons and oranges and that sort of thing. But the main reason, corn too, all sorts of stuff. But broccoli, and this is probably oversharing, but it is hot seat. So we used to have a joke, like people would say like, who cut the cheese,
Mhm.
right? I didn't understand that phrase, but we would always say, who cut the broccoli? Because when they farmed broccoli,
Mhm.
we'd drive by and your car just smelled like somebody farted.
Yeah.
And so that's what we say.
Whenever broccoli's in the oven, I'm looking around at my
reeks.
boys. I'm like, who pooped?
Yeah.
Neither of them. It's broccoli.
Yeah. So in the Nelson household, who cut the broccoli
Yeah.
was the phrase because we drove by the broccoli field and our car just smelled bad.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know.
The more you know about
The
broccoli.
more you
Yeah.
know.
Tell us about your family now today.
Okay. So my wife and I have been married for almost 18 years. And we got married and 2 weeks later started working at the church. So like our whole marriage has been in the desert as part of High Desert Church, which has just been a huge blessing.
No broccoli fields in sight here.
No broccoli fields. Yeah. The desert smells way better
Yeah.
than Ventura County. I don't know.
That's hard for
I
me to
don't-
believe.
yeah.
But we've been.
You can
Take your
say
word
it,
for
but I
it.
don't, you can say it, but I don't believe it.
I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to tell you about my family. So my wife and I, like I said, we moved up here, got married, started working at the church, and since then we've had 3 kids. We've got all boys, 14, 12, and 10 years old. We have Jeremiah, named after a prophet. We have Josiah, named after a king, and we have Jacob, named after the deceiver. My wife hates that joke. She got to pick the 3rd name. So, yeah.
She was like, it's got to be a
Shoot.
biblical J name, right?
Yeah, I'm putting myself on the hot seat. You guys haven't even asked hard questions yet. I'm already sharing.
You're doing
too
this to
much.
yourself.
That's good.
Shoot.
No one to
Gave
blame
him the
here but
truth
you.
serum before the
Seriously.
episode.
Okay, tell us, describe each of your boys
Okay.
as a Pokemon character?
Oh man.
I know that they've been getting into Pokemon. Go.
Yeah, the whole family,
Yeah.
minus my wife, is into Pokemon. So, okay. Jeremiah is the oldest. I would say if I had to pick one, I'd say he's like Charizard. He can breathe fire in a great way. He can also breathe fire, and it's like, you probably shouldn't have said that to your brother. And so I would say Jeremiah's Charizard. Josiah is going to be something, something sneaky. I'm trying to think what a sneaky Pokemon is, though. I don't know. You laugh. Why do you laugh at that?
That's just funny that you're looking for something sneaky.
Yeah, I just feel like that's Josiah. He's so good with people, but sometimes he's like, do you really mean that? I don't know. I don't know who that would be.
He's kind of a man of like some hidden talents as well.
Yeah.
He's not gonna put it out there. You know.
That's true. I don't know. I want to say Pikachu, but that seems too easy. But that's what's in my brain. And then Jake would be, Jake is going to be he's the smallest, he's the youngest, so he's going to be like a smaller Pokemon that's like got a lot of energy and a lot of like fight to him. Not fight, like he doesn't fight with his brothers, but he's just like,
got some spunk to him.
Spunk, yeah. What Pokemon would that be? Oh man.
Is there a penguin Pokemon?
There is Piplup. Yeah, he would be, yes.
He's got to be Piplup.
He loves penguins.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Piplup would be good.
Probably my favorite thing about him. I love how much he loves penguins.
Yeah, we celebrated National Penguin Day, which I didn't even know was a thing. But my wife found out, and Jake was super excited about it. And so we had a penguin theme.
Is that going to be like a yearly thing now?
Probably, yeah.
This was your first time this year celebrating?
So how did you celebrate?
Yeah.
So ironically, it was the
sit on
Friday
an egg.
of women's retreat. And so my wife was helping with women's retreat, so she left. And so we gave Jake some like penguin themed like goodies the morning of.
Okay.
So he got like a bunch of penguin stickers and I can't remember what else, but then we had a penguin themed meal.
Oh.
So we had fish sticks
Okay.
for dinner, right? Because penguins eat fish.
Uh-huh.
We had goldfish crackers.
Okay.
And we had we got like blue Hawaiian punch, and we got ice cube trays that made penguin ice cubes and put the penguin ice cubes in the blue punch.
That's
I love
awesome.
that.
And so he was thrilled, and we watched a penguin movie. It was his choice. His brothers were at soccer practice, and so it was just the two of us, and we watched a
That
penguin
is
movie.
so fun.
Yeah.
Does it
He
make
loved
you
it.
sad? Like your boys, this is a leading question, so maybe I shouldn't lead. But your boys they're at the tail end of this kind of thing, right? Like Jake's your youngest.
Yep.
Did you say 10?
He's 10.
Yeah. So he's at the tail end of this like fun, very kid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
totally.
does that make you sad at all?
I think in some ways it does, but Heather and I have tried to just enjoy the season that we're in.
Yeah.
And so like having some people, I was a youth pastor for 10 years. So when I told people like my kids are getting into junior high, like I'm so excited about it. They're like, oh, I don't know if you'll think that later. We've loved it.
Yeah.
So Jeremiah's getting ready to go into high school now. Josiah's getting ready to go into junior high. It is such a fun age.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake's a fun age too, right? Like they're all at fun ages, and seeing their personalities develop and the things they like, the things they want to do, the things they're passionate about. Like it's good. And so Jake right now loves penguins, and the older two do not, but that's okay. It's fun.
So it doesn't, you're like, it's good. Or enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah. I mean, like I look back and I miss the stage when they were like 10 pounds and they fell asleep on my chest, and we could watch football in the afternoons and we'd both fall asleep, right? Like that doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
But that's okay. That was I have great memories of that. Would I go back to it? No.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the season we're in.
Yeah.
But I do look back fondly on previous stages.
Yeah. That's so fun.
I have an answer. I've thought of who Josiah was.
Okay.
Josiah would be Eevee.
I don't know.
You guys-
all the Pokemons, I'm like.
No. Yeah.
Catch 'em.
Yeah, catch them all. Eevee can change into like 7 or 8 different types of Pokemon.
Oh.
Right? There's like a fire one, and there's a lightning one, and there's a water one, and there's a grass one. And so like Eevee can become a lot of different things, and that's Josiah.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
there you go.
No,
Came
no.
around.
Yeah.
I love
That's
it.
the thing about Evan. There's always something going on behind the thought he's communicating.
And he's
there's
going to
another
circle
thought
back
going
to
on.
it.
Yeah, he's going to come back to it.
Okay.
If you were hosting a weekly podcast,
Okay.
one episode's going to come out a week. What's the topic going to be about? Who's going to be co-hosting it with you? Who are the guests going to be? What's going
Okay,
on?
so I don't know if this is cheating, but we've had this conversation before, at least me and Aaliyah, and the conversation was goats.
Mm.
The greatest of all times. And so we would just pick a category and we would talk about the GOAT in that category. And so whoever that would be, and so we could pick the Pokémon GOAT, or we could pick the NASCAR GOAT. I don't know a lot about NASCAR, but we would just
Same.
debate it, and we would come from a place of authority. Aaliyah would co-host with me,
Yes.
and then we'd bring in guests that
Are
know
maybe actually
equally-
subject matter experts
Here's
on
where
the...
this comes from. Is I was talking to Evan and saying it irritates me because people throw around GOAT so easily.
Mm.
Everyone that we like now is the greatest of all time. There's no way.
Mm.
And my thing about GOATs is there has to be a significant gap between the GOAT and whoever comes next. Like they have to be so much better that it's almost inarguable. And so that's my issue with anyone people like now. It's like, oh my gosh, Mahomes is the GOAT. It's like, no, you just like him and he's winning a lot. But that doesn't make him the best of all time. Like, think about the phrase, greatest of all time. Like there needs to be some significant evidence. I'm not saying Mahomes isn't. No one get mad at me. I don't know anything about
Tom
football.
Brady purist over here.
I don't care. I'm just saying we can't just say everyone we like is the GOAT.
That's fair, but I think also like you could say like quantitatively, if there's one person that's the greatest of all time, and then you have somebody that's like 1 point better than them, then by definition they're better than the GOAT.
Yeah, they're the
So
GOAT.
they're the new GOAT.
Right, exactly.
So you could have just new GOAT after new
I
GOAT.
guess that's true, but I guess it's I just hear it said so often.
Yeah, you think it's overused.
I do.
But I think it'd be fun to have like the GOAT of cooking,
Sure.
or the GOAT like of minivans.
Honda Odyssey.
Oh no, come
I
on,
know.
Toyota
That was
Sienna.
the first one that came to my mind.
Gosh,
That was
okay.
the first one that came to
Yeah.
my
The
mind.
Kia Carnival's coming in. It's the Mahomes
I don't know.
conversation, okay?
I don't know much about minivans.
It's coming in hot right now. Tell you that.
Okay,
My
so-
parents had a Sienna. You guys have a Sienna, right?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no shade on the Sienna. That we
Yeah.
loved it. I
Yeah.
just thought of an Odyssey first.
Wait, I have a different answer. Can I give a second answer to
Yeah.
that same question?
Mm.
I think if that wasn't the case, the second one I would do is I just call it Heather Tries Things. And that's my wife, Heather, and I think she's hilarious. And so we would just have her try new things that she's never tried before. Like she has never used like she'll use some fitness equipment, but like not like weightlifting machines. And so like she'll see something and have no idea how it works. And so like I think it'd just be hilarious to like have Heather try new things. And it could be like foods or new experiences or like whatever it is.
Like
But-
no guide or manual, just
Yeah,
like
just
Heather
try
and the
it.
thing.
Yeah. See, I'm a manual guy.
Yeah.
And so like I will read the manual, I'll figure out how to
Right.
do things. Heather's not. She's just like she's gonna jump in, she's gonna try it, she's gonna make some blunders, and it's gonna be fun and funny in the process. And she just lives her life in a carefree way that I can't. And
Yeah.
so that to me is super appealing. And so I think it'd be fun.
I love that. I'm all
So,
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be video and audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
You
like
couldn't
a
do just audio on that one.
it'd have to be
Yeah, but
for
it'd
sure.
be a video podcast worth watching the
Oh,
video
worth your
of.
while,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and you would do like it would be like a short snippet of Heather trying something, and then it would be like the conversation about the experience, right?
Mhm.
And so
I
that's
like
what it
it.
would be.
I was
I love
wondering
it.
if you were going to be like play-by-play commentating it. Like, and now I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she's, like, oh, what's this? What's she doing
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I think if we had like just a panel of like my three boys
Uh-huh.
talking about what mom is doing, like they're watching the video
Like
for
nature
the first time.
documentaries.
Yeah.
Yes,
Where they're like,
exactly.
now the
And
gecko.
now she approaches quite confidently. Little too confidently, perhaps.
Okay, here's my next question.
Okay.
It is well documented fact that you love to tear it up on the dance floor.
Yeah, are we going to show them footage?
I have an image of you
Oh,
at
do
my
you?
wedding
Yeah.
that is here.
Now.
Want to know what is your signature move?
My signature move. Oh man, I'll say this. I don't think I'm a good dancer. I just have the confidence to go out on the dance floor and have fun.
Totally.
Right? And I think that's what makes dancing
That's what makes a
fun.
great dancer.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I'm telling you.
We're of the same. We're all three in the same category here.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of skill. going on,
Irrational amounts of confidence
but love
on
dancing.
the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I actually have a move. I think I probably have no moves,
Mm.
to be honest. Quite,
Okay.
yeah.
So here's part 2 of the question.
Okay.
Do you have an opinion about the cha-cha slide, Cupid Shuffle, Bruno Mars, classic wedding dance music? Do you have any opinion, one way or the other, about those?
If I can dance to it, I'm going to dance to it.
You don't care what it is.
No, like if you're going to pull out the Macarena, like I'm going to do the Macarena.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're going to do the Cupid Shuffle, I'll do that. Like,
Yeah.
do I know it all? No. Am I
let's
good at
see
it? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm old. The Macarena was like a hit when I was young.
That was the
Yeah.
thing.
So like that was cool. It's now a classic.
My opinion on the cha-cha slide, as I'm weighing into this now, I think that you need to do it earlier in the wedding.
Yeah,
I feel like it
gets people on the
generally
dance
ends up
floor.
coming up mid, in the whole dancing experience. I'm thinking that's going to get grandma out here.
Oh,
you know,
for
grandma
sure.
knows how to do the cha-cha slide.
I don't get the hate for the cha-cha slide at all.
Yeah.
Because my thing is everyone will do it.
Yep.
Our mom hates to dance. She'll do the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Because it tells you exactly what to do.
Yep.
I do not understand people not doing it. It baffles me. I coordinated a wedding earlier this year, and on the DJ list it said no cha-cha slide, no Cupid Shuffle, no Bruno Mars.
Such
and
an
I was
easy
thinking
win.
these to me are the top 3.
Those
How
are the
could
core.
you not?
Yeah. That's like saying, hey, DJ, we don't want people to dance at our wedding.
That's
Yeah.
kind of how I felt. But I
Yeah.
also think
You could,
that's how they felt.
if you could
I
do
think
some-
they were fine with people not
if
dancing.
you could do some bluegrass, that'd be great.
No,
you know, like what are
for
we
sure.
doing? What are we doing there?
For sure.
Yeah.
I just think cha-cha slide, you can't have good wedding dancing without it because everyone will do it. It gets
Yeah.
everyone on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think Cupid Shuffle is like it's a step down because
Sure.
it's just less known. You
And
know,
it
those-
doesn't get to
those
the part
dances
where
are
it
all about
tells
being
you
known.
what to do until like halfway through. To
Yeah,
the right,
also
to the right,
true.
to the right, to the right, left, 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 kick, kick, kick. They don't get to that part for like a minute. So if you don't know it, you're like, what do I do? Cha-cha slide right away.
right away.
Yeah, that's fair. The Macarena never tells you what to do.
True,
You
but
just
everyone just
know
knows
it.
it.
Yeah.
But you
And
know what?
it's
Like
pretty
if we
easy. It's
did
a
the
white boy
Macarena at Summer Blast, those kids would be like, what do we do? They'd have no idea.
Huh. Makes
Yeah.
me feel old.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Have to have somebody up on stage telling them what to do.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have hype. I think you're both hype men for Summer Blast this year. I have you both down for that. And you could choose to teach the
Wow.
kids the Macarena.
Okay.
That
All
would be
right.
cool.
That is within
Just,
your power.
you're just laying it out there.
That you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll
Yeah.
teach them the Cupid Shuffle.
They'll love that. We did the cha-cha slide a few times last year.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
The kids love the cha-cha slide. Okay, next question. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies.
And you're not allowed to say I don't have any.
I have hobbies.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I have hobbies. I'm just not going to tell you.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
Am I allowed to say
Rather
that?
stay mysterious on the subject.
No. My hobbies right now revolve around my kids. And so I coach soccer. That's been a fun recent hobby that takes up a lot of my time, strangely enough. Like making lineups where you have like a combination of kids that really are really good at soccer and love it. And then
Yeah.
you have kids that don't want to be there at all. Like trying to figure out how to like make that work, how to create a practice schedule that works for all of that. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but it's fun. So coach soccer, I ref soccer with my oldest son. And so that's sort of a job for him. I'm not doing it because of the job. I'm just doing it because I don't trust all the parents that are out there
Sure.
with a 14-year-old kid reffing by himself. So I ref with him, but that's been really fun. You mentioned Pokemon. My boys and I like playing Pokemon Go. It's an activity where you actually like have a screen, but you then like get out and move around, walk around and explore and that sort of thing. And so all 4 of us will do that. They really like it. So I really like it.
Gotta go catch them all.
Yeah, we like to watch soccer. And so that's been fun. We are fans of the LA Galaxy, who are having a terrible season. And that's not just my opinion. Objectively, it's like the worst season of seasons.
I wouldn't know anything about liking a sports team that's always losing. Sorry.
So here's the
Maria's
crazy
brought it up
thing.
a couple
Relate.
times.
Here's the thing. They won the championship last year, and then they're just really bad this year.
Wow.
But I'm also a big Dodger fan, but my boys like soccer more than baseball. And so one of my boys, actually, we had the Dodger game on the other day, and he was like, Dad, this is low-key boring.
Wow.
And
That's
I was
like
that like a knife
high-key
to the
a
heart?
big change of pace for your boys because they used to love the Dodgers, kind of pre-soccer.
I
were
think they
like-
still like the idea of the
Uh-huh.
Dodgers. And they like I mean, who doesn't like Shohei Ohtani,
Yeah.
right? But like they watched the game and they're like, this is just slow, Dad.
She said, I don't like Shohei.
You
She's got,
did.
she's got some angel hurt.
Oh, no. He was never what they said he was going to be. Oh, I'm hurt. Okay, now he can't pitch.
Sounds like you're talking about Mike Trout there.
No, everyone's always hurt. That's what I'm saying. These men get paid so much money and they're always all hurt. It is baffling to me how often. Mike Trout's out with a bone bruise. I don't even think that's a real injury. Anyway, I digress. Not a fan of Otani, but not.
Could you imagine if that was just like normal life? Like
Yeah.
people are like,
I'm not going to be coming into
just,
work today.
I'm just injured. You guys need to pay me for the next 6 months.
And I
while
won't. I'm
like,
just out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut my
I'd
pinky
rather
finger.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I'm bleeding. I have
rehab
a
without the
blister.
team.
I
I'm
want
not
to
going to be
rehab
around the
independently.
facility. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually went to a doctor in Miami. I'm going to stay out here for a while.
He said that I need to be here for 3
Yeah.
months paid. Anyway, that's more about professional sports
Yeah.
than it is about Otani, but continue.
Yeah, we were on hobbies. I don't know if I have any other hobbies. Video games. I used to play video games, but life is busy.
Mm.
I try to play those with the boys, with some buddies, but that doesn't happen too often anymore.
What are they playing right now?
They really like Rocket League,
Mm.
which is basically like soccer
I'm
with
catching a huge
ve-
theme
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Wait,
But with,
do your kids like soccer?
Yeah.
yeah, they do. With vehicles, though. It's like you drive a car and you hit a giant soccer ball. It's the worst. It's not
Mm.
fun to watch. They love it, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
It's very disorienting. Like
Yeah.
for a video game, like it's almost like feels like it should be played in VR more than it should be played in like a
Yeah.
console because it's hard for me to visualize where I'm at.
Yeah. It's a weird mashup, right? If you like gave me a car driving game, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. If you gave me a soccer game, I'd be like, that's fun. But like putting them together, I
Odd.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, they're gonna like have a game where you like shoot a soccer ball with a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fair.
Agreed.
Yeah.
This is as close as we get to work talk on this podcast. Okay. If you had to describe your job here at the church as a character in the show The Office, what character would it be and why?
I don't like this question. Do you ask everybody this question, or is this question for me specifically?
We ask everybody a variation of this
Yeah.
question.
No, it's not. This is the first time we've done a character from the office.
Yeah, I know, because
Yeah.
you want me to say Toby.
I want you
Because
to
that's
say. I want you to tell the truth.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want to be Jim because Jim's actually not a great employee.
No.
But he's very likable.
Who's the Jim of HDC?
I was gonna say he's talking a lot like Toby right now. He's a terrible employee. Okay.
Yeah, good guy, bad employee.
And he's
So
so
do you feel more like a Dwight then?
I feel like I should be offended at that question.
You read in. That was a neutral question.
No, it wasn't.
It was neutral. You read into that how you want to read into it.
No, I don't feel like a Dwight.
Because your opinion
thank you.
about Jim makes me think like maybe you're a Dwight.
Mm.
I think Dwight is misunderstood.
I rest my
We were
case.
saying this is sounding a lot like Dwight here.
You know what though? Dwight is like really a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story, and then I'll tell you why I think Toby's probably the right answer. We were getting ready for the end of the year student event, Student Choice Awards, and I walked through the balcony during the week, and there was a metal cable stretched from the back of the auditorium all the way down to stage with a sign that just said, "Careful, there's a cable here." And so I like ducked under it. And I'm like, finance, HR, legal. I'm the guy that's talked to lawyers before and, boring things. And so I duck into that cable and I realized the student guys are trying to figure out if they can do a zip line.
Mm.
Make
Right?
their own.
Yeah,
Zip line.
DIY zip line.
Yeah.
And I used to be in students.
Classic student ministry.
And 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh,
That
let's
is
do
sick.
a zip line. And in my head, I just went, oh, I'm the guy that's got to talk to the insurance company about this. But I thought, you know what? I want our students to have a great time at student events. And if one of our student guys breaks his leg, so be it. So I didn't say anything.
But they didn't zip line. They didn't end up doing it, I don't
No,
think.
they opted out themselves.
Smart choice.
So, yeah.
I remember when I first came on staff, we were still in COVID protocols. And so at that point, if somebody would get COVID,
Exposure. even.
Well, if you got COVID and you had exposed other staff members, then the other people would have to stay home for a certain amount of time.
Mhm.
I just remember one time showing up to work and there was just a picture of Toby on your office because you were the one that had to make the calls. So
Yeah.
you were exposed, and you couldn't say who it was. You'd be like, so you were exposed to COVID. You're going to have to stay home from work for 2 weeks. And there's just a picture of Toby on your office door.
Yeah. I have a suspicion as to who did that.
Care to share?
Yeah, Tim Sevilla. I'm not going to throw everybody under the bus, but I think Tim did that.
He publicly called you Toby. What I thought you were gearing up to say about the fake zip line is I went and I walked by when they had that up, but they didn't have the sign out yet.
Oh.
And it was dark in the room. You could barely see that. And I was like, well, it made me think of The Office because I was like, my Kappa is about to get detated, you know? But I was like, if you didn't like kind of squint at it, you would like not see that it was there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I thought you were going to say you made him put a sign up, but
no, I just thought, I don't know how I talked to the insurance company about a zip line.
Hey, so can we DIY a zip line and have grown men zip line over a crowd of kids? Are you guys cool with that? That's a rough
it actually maybe helps me liability wise if I don't ask in advance and it's like, hey, I didn't know that this was happening, you know, one of those.
I don't think a jury is gonna care if
he's gonna care. Yeah, but that's fair.
Yeah.
No one got hurt
because they didn't do it.
It all worked out.
But I didn't tell them.
No, you didn't have to be the one to say that.
They chose on their own,
which is important.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Do you have it, Jackson?
Yeah, I've got one. What's your craziest camp story?
Craziest.
This could be as a camper. This could be in taking kids to camp. This could be in your own kids.
Man, I have so many camp stories.
Yeah.
I have so many camp stories. I love camp. Camp is one of the best things that I've gotten to be a part of. And there's a few that come to mind. I think one of them was I was a counselor for and I won't say the names of the students that were in my cabin. I'll protect their identities.
Tim Savio.
Yeah, but Tim Savio was one of them for sure. No, it was a trip where it was like a missions exposure trip. We were serving up at Thousand Pines for the weekend. And so we brought these kids that like were interested in missions. And we went up there and we were serving for the weekend. And so these were like supposed to be the like most bought in kids, the ones that were like, you know, a little bit like above the rest in terms of like their like desire to be involved in ministry. And so we go up and I have 2 rules as a counselor. My 2 rules at night are don't wake me up because I like my sleep and don't leave the cabin. That's it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Don't wake me up. Don't leave the cabin. That covers pretty much everything.
Sure.
Right? Because if they're doing something that's like crazy, they're going to wake me up. And if they leave the cabin, they're going to get in trouble. Right? So like, obviously I told them if like, you're sick, wake me up. But you're going to get in trouble for it.
Be ready to feel my wrath.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is the craziest story, but it's just the one that like popped into my mind. So it was like 1:45 in the morning and something woke me up and I hear like 3 or 4 of these boys sneaking out of the cabin. Right? And so I'm laying in bed. It's pitch black in the cabin and I can hear them whispering and I can hear them going out. And I won't say who they were, but they were definitely pastors' kids that were the ringleaders of this crew. And so they sneak out and I'm laying in bed, again, totally dark. And I'm sitting there thinking, what do I do? And so they are gone for a while. They come back in and they climb back into bed. They're trying to be quiet, but you know, they're rustling and they're like, oh, we totally got away with it. Right? And I just said, we'll talk about it in the morning. And like, then it was just like silent. Crying? No, then nobody said anything. I don't even know if they moved after that point. But like, yeah, part of me was like fired up. Like, I can't believe it. And so I talked to them about it in the morning, but I laughed about it too. But I don't know if that was not crazy.
That was a
that's
cold
a good
line,
one.
though. Yeah. I like that, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
And then you just know they're not sleeping after that. They're just sweating in their sleep.
They probably, I probably slept better than
here's a question. Why did you not follow them? Like, to know, like, why were you not? I would be like, get back in here. You were
like low-key, I'd like to follow at a distance and maybe see what's going on. Where are they going?
Yeah.
Because ultimately I knew that they weren't going to do anything that was like so crazy that I was going to like have to send them home or call their dad / maybe my boss.
Was it you?
It wasn't me. I don't think.
I won't say.
No, you don't need to. Oh, you won't even say if it was Jackson. Okay, great. A lot of protection here. Okay, if you could.
It was Tim.
If you could only watch one movie for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, and why? I didn't get to finish the question.
Sorry. Easy question. Dumb and Dumber. I am a junior higher at heart, and that movie is just hilarious to me. I laugh about that. I quote that movie all the time. I think it's hilarious. It's not appropriate for my boys to watch yet, but I just think, yeah.
I love it. That was
Yeah.
such a quick answer.
There's a whole like.
You don't think it would get old at some
No,
point over
never.
the course
No.
of your whole life?
Nope, never.
You're 85.
Excuse me, Flo.
Yeah.
Flo, like that TV show. What's the soup of the day? Or what's the soup du jour? It's the soup of the day. That sounds good. I'll have that. Feels good to mingle with the laid-back country folk, don't it, Hare? What's the matter? You spilled the salt. That's what's the matter. Quick, throw some salt directly over your right shoulder. Who's the dead man that hit me in the head with the salt shaker? I could keep going.
Wow.
That was just one scene.
That's
I was playing all the
impressive.
characters. I don't know if
And I could
That is
tell.
impressive.
I could tell.
I was picking it up as we went.
I was trying to track. I've never seen the movie, so I was trying to like
Oh,
create
yeah,
a
you're missing
mental.
out.
But you were
See,
there.
but this is what I disagree, because when you said I'm a junior higher at heart, I
You're
have zero
not?
interest to see the movie now. Because let me tell you a
Do you
story.
have no sense of humor?
Aaliyah-
I have a great sense of humor.
What
When
age?
I turned
if
13,
you had to say what age
not
your sense
13.
of humor is, what would it be?
what age would you put the movie Napoleon Dynamite at? In
That's a
terms
good
of
movie.
age.
Maybe 15.
Okay, so when I turned 13, I was allowed to watch Napoleon Dynamite. That was like a big deal. My parents said, I think you need to wait till you're 13. I was thrilled. It was me, Jackson, my parents, watching on my 13th birthday.
Gold. So good.
I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is what I was waiting for. This movie sucks. This movie is not good at
It was
all.
so funny.
And then my parents say, this is the kicker. This wasn't as bad as we remember. I said, you are making Kendi wait. I have a sister 2 years younger than me. I said, not a chance you're going to let her watch this now. Because like, it's not as bad as we thought. It's just stupid. Oh, so that was the last time that everyone was like, oh, it's funny, but it's dumb funny. No, it's just dumb.
Yeah. So what age is your sense of humor?
85.
Yeah, I was going to say, Aaliyah's been well out of place in her own time
Man.
for her sense of humor for a long time.
Yeah, I was.
Junior high, you were definitely displaced. You were
I was
not
in my mid-30s in junior high.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Maybe you're just coming in. You're
older
coming,
I
You're
get,
getting there.
I
You know,
know.
there will be a crossover.
I think I'm
now
still young at
some
heart
point.
in some ways, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Yeah. Watch Dumb and
Nacho
Dumber and then tell me.
Libre.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. I've seen it. I just don't.
Yeah.
These are some hot seat hot takes that I'm hearing right now.
Uh-huh.
What's your hot seat hot take about anything? Just give us a hot take.
a hot take?
Mm.
Oh gosh, as the Toby, I hate that I said that. I don't want to be Toby.
You're really not. You're not. You are
Thank
much more
you.
lively and enjoyable to be around than Toby.
That's
And much more socially aware than Toby.
You know who was
That's fair.
probably misunderstood in that show a lot too is Toby.
Toby, absolutely.
Yeah.
You could
Michael
have said
never really gave
Creed.
him a chance.
oh, Creed's creep.
Yeah, you don't want to be
That
Creed.
guy's weird.
You don't want
You
to be
could have
Creed.
said Stanley. You could
Oh,
have
Stanley's
said.
grumpy.
There wasn't a lot of
trying here.
options for Evan to choose from.
I know. There's not a lot of great ones.
Yeah.
No, like Ryan is arrogant. I don't know. Pam?
I'm not saying this because I think you're arrogant, but I think you are Ryan. I don't think you're arrogant. But as he said that, I'm like, wait.
You wouldn't even look me in the eye when
No.
you said that.
Not you, him.
Oh, you think you're Ryan?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought you were
Remember
talking
how
about
that
me.
he's like young and they're like, he's like, they keep saying I'm a wonderkind. I don't even know what that means.
Do you want to switch seats real quick?
I feel like
You
I'm
wanna-
getting beat up here.
No,
I'm
no.
hot seat. What is
I
going
didn't
on?
mean it in a bad
That's
way,
a
but
hot take.
he's
It was
a
supposed to
bad
be my
character,
hot
so
take.
I'm sorry.
Brutal.
You can tell me who you think I am,
Whoop.
and I promise to not. It's Woof.
Woof. That's right. It was
Phyllis.
woof.
Phyllis. Great. I'm Phyllis.
You said you're 85.
True. I'll take Phyllis.
It's true.
And so when Michael's
There's-
like, Phyllis, you're much older than me. And she's like, we graduated the same year.
I get that a lot. People think
Calls her matronly a lot. Yeah.
that's me.
Well, I think Phyllis or Pam. I think Pam's like normally doing the right thing, but kind of has a spunky side that not a lot of people see.
Hmm.
So I could see
Okay.
Pam.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain people that like, if you're in a group setting with, you'll like make eye contact with them when somebody says something awkward or
Mhm.
like they make a joke that you're like, did they mean that? I think that's you.
Jim.
You think I'm Jim?
Well, I'm just saying, when you're saying that,
No,
Jim's
that's
always
Pam.
making
We just
eye
said
contact.
Jim sucks at his job.
Yeah. No, I think you're Pam.
We're not talking about work.
Okay, great.
But I think Jim's the one who's always like looking at the camera, you know, like when something's happening.
Sometimes I feel like that on Sundays. I like look to the security camera. I'm like, are you guys seeing this?
Yeah. Well, he's like, is this
Do you
real
think
life?
you're like secretly in a movie?
I wish they'd get some good content from the weekends.
Yeah, the Truman Show.
Seriously, I'm like, and sometimes I feel like that the things that come up with kids or their parents, and I'm like, is this for real? Am I being punked?
Yeah, you could be in a TV series, but there's no way that somebody would want to watch your whole life or my whole life.
No.
Like,
our
our lives aren't that exciting.
No, I sit at a desk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just not that interesting.
Pretty boring.
Yeah.
You're in HR, finance, all this kind of stuff that we talked about. Is that what you envisioned for your life when you
No.
graduated college? What was
No.
what would you think when you thought about your future?
Man, when I was 22, I don't know that I thought beyond like 2 years
Mm.
after that. So like 24 was like, that's old. And so I thought when I graduated college and we moved up here, I thought I'll be in the desert for like 2-3 years tops. You know, I was a beach boy. And so I was like, I'll get somewhere like better.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And so, but I don't know that I thought beyond that. I went into youth ministry. That's what I wanted to do. Ironically, I took the job here that is what you're doing now,
Mm-hmm.
5th and 6th grade. And eventually I realized like maybe like an executive pastor role would be what I'd want to do. But I was just telling somebody earlier today that when Tom and George called me into their office and said, hey, we want you to stop being the associate pastor at Apple Valley and we want you to be the business administrator, I was literally speechless. Like my jaw dropped and I didn't say anything. And they're like, you can say no if you want to. Like it was this like awkward moment. And I was like, long story short, I trusted them. I did it, but I never saw myself in this seat or this seat, the hot seat. But
Who could have seen the
Yeah.
hot seat coming?
yeah, if you had asked me at 22 if I would have seen myself on the hot seat,
Yeah.
no chance.
No
I don't think
chance.
I was going to be that big time
No.
to make it to the show.
No.
But here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah.
A glowing success.
The
Enough to
Toby,
be-
the Toby of HTC, if you will.
All your dreams and hopes, they've all
Gosh,
come together.
Yeah. If I knew that you were going to compare me to Toby,
Mm.
or that I was going to compare myself to Toby,
Mm.
I would have run from High Desert Church.
Yeah.
That would have been a nightmare.
It's
it's
like a frog in boiling water. You know, it
it just slowly
Yeah.
happened.
Okay, here's my last question for Evan. I don't know if you have any more after
okay, I'll
this.
look if I have another one.
I want you to Frankenstein your ideal fast food meal. So it can be like fries from this place,
Hmm.
entree from this place, dessert from this place.
That's really good.
Fast food dessert?
I don't know. It was just a for example.
Oh, okay.
Like if you
Like
wanted
an
like a
ice cream
frosty
or
or I don't know.
Gotcha.
McFlurry.
A fast food
Apple pie.
Frankenstein meal.
You can even put in appetizers, drinks, whatever. It can be as
Yeah.
expansive as you want.
Wow, appetizers too. I don't eat a lot of fast food appetizers or desserts,
Fair.
so it's a little bit of a stretch. But I would say that, man, McDonald's has the best fries. I really like McDonald's French fries. So like I'd go with McDonald's French fries.
For the like opening 30 to 45 seconds. And then as they cool, they get progressively
Yeah, but like
worse.
fresh
Uh-huh.
McDonald's
Oh,
French
yeah,
fries. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd go with, I think today, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but like a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A
Mm.
Okay.
would be my entree. If I'm trying to think of an appetizer. I can't even name an appetizer from a fast food
Then
restaurant.
just skip it.
But I want to because I
Okay.
want it to be like a
Onion
3-course meal.
rings, cheese curds,
Cheese curds.
cheese.
Wow. Cheese. I know I heard
Yeah.
you.
Fried
Cheese curds.
zucchini at Farmer Boys.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one.
Who has fried pickles? I think fried
Hmm.
pickles. Does any fast food place have fried pickles?
The hat
Honestly,
probably does.
I think I saw some at Freddy's.
Okay.
They've been adding a lot of stuff.
All right. So let's go fried pickles from Freddy's.
Okay.
This is a really healthy meal.
He's never even had
Uh,
them before, but he's going to take
Yeah,
them.
I like fried
Yeah.
pickles. Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich.
Mhm.
McDonald's French fries. And I'm going to cheat and go campfire sauce from Red Robin.
Sure.
It's not a fast food restaurant, but I like their campfire sauce. And then for dessert, I think I'd probably go like a Sonic Blast.
What would your
Like a chocolate Reese's.
okay?
That'd be my
And what to drink?
Oh, Diet Coke.
From anywhere, doesn't matter.
No, actually, I'd go Pieology or Wendy's. They have the like create your own soda fountains, and so I'd go Diet Coke with Chick-fil-A ice.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A ice,
Nice.
Yep.
but then the Diet Coke with lemon or lime.
Truly
You know, Diet
Frankenstein.
Coke with lime, did you used to get it canned?
Yeah,
That was what our mom drank when we were growing up.
yeah. It's hard to
Diet
find,
Coke
but I
with
think we
lime.
still make it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she
now
drank
she's
it
a
all the
Coke Zero
time.
purist.
Oh, okay.
Coke
Yeah.
Zero only.
Yeah, it's changed.
What would your
I'd
Franken meal
love for
be?
well, I'd just love for somebody to try to bring that meal to Evans.
Oh, yeah. Feel free at any time.
Chick-fil-A ice, and it's
Yeah, make believe fried pickles. We don't even know if they exist.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. They're like Freddy's didn't have them. I had to
Yeah.
fry them myself.
But if you ask me tomorrow, it might be something different. So like, don't bring it every day.
That's today's Franken
Yeah.
meal.
Today's Franken meal.
What's yours Franken meal?
Oh, I don't know. I'd go like Wendy's fries. Those are my favorite. I think they've got the right amount of crunch, and
I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm changing my fries.
Change it.
Wingstop.
Oh, Wingstop.
I like
definitely
Wingstop fries better. I just realized.
I
Sorry, I
also
cut you
love.
off.
Well, I love fries, so I love Freddy's fries, right?
Yeah.
So in some ways, I kind of want one of my sides to be Wendy's fries and another side to be Freddy's fries.
That's acceptable.
So I
Do
want
you
double
think-
fry.
Do you think if we did a blind taste test of French fries, you could tell what restaurant the French fries came from?
Yeah, I think so. I actually think French fries would be one of the easiest to do that with.
You know what's crazy is if you are a fan of Dude Perfect, right?
Huge.
They had an episode.
I'm not
where
not
they,
a fan, to be clear. I just don't have them.
Yeah.
Seemed like
Where-
you were
so my
hating.
favorite-
It's like
I-
the Shohei thing all over again.
I'm making up my own questions for the hot seat now.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Evan, who's your favorite character or your favorite person on Dude Perfect? I'd have to say Cody. He's
Sure.
the tall guy. That's his nickname. Because he was a junior high youth volunteer
Oh.
at his church. And so like I found that out and I was like, oh, he's my guy.
Yeah.
But he was the one that did the French fry test. And they had like 15 different restaurants, like all over. And he got 15 out of 15 French fries. Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's like, that's really impressive.
That
You
is
think you
really
could do
impressive.
that? I don't think you could.
I don't know if I could do 15, but I think I
Would
could
you have
do.
to tell us, here's the restaurants I think I could tell?
Yeah, I think I could do maybe somewhere in the 5 to 10 range. I think I could get those pretty consistent.
Maybe a hot seat bonus episode.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh.
fun.
French fry taste test.
There you go.
That would be good.
Yeah. But we digressed from your.
Okay, so you have two kinds of
Frank
fries.
Oh yeah, 2 kinds of fries. Oh gosh, I love Cane's fries too, but I'll
Let's
move
cut
on.
you off at some point.
What if his
I'll move
meal is
on.
just fries?
It can
It's
be.
just all fries.
I'm just going to have 6 French fries.
I would do.
What would your dipping sauce be?
I'm not gonna dip my fries. I don't need to
Really?
dip them. Yeah, I just
Straight?
want. Yeah, I want the Freddy's seasoning on the Freddy's
Okay.
fries, and I want just regular salt on the
Wendy's.
fries. Yeah.
Okay.
I would do. I think I'd just do some Cane's chicken strips. I love those.
Wow.
With the Cane's sauce, so I'll do that
Love
for
it.
my thing
Do
there.
you like Cane's?
I can't eat a lot.
Yeah, she has to get them naked. is
They
what
just
call
fry
it.
chicken. They don't bread it. It's good.
Huh.
Yeah.
It looks.
I
a
don't know
little-
that I've ever had fried naked chicken.
Yeah.
It looks a little weird.
It looks weird, but I don't mind it.
Okay.
Can't complain about fried chicken.
And then I would do for a drink. I think I'd get my drink from McDonald's because whatever technology they put into
Oh.
how big their straw is and how it lets the right amount of air in and the flavor. So
It's the balance of carbonation, like carbonated water or whatever it is.
with their straw's diameter and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they've nailed it.
Yeah, so that's just very good. So I'd get a Coke from there, and then to round it off for dessert, I think I would go with. Right now, there's a really good like cold brew caramel crunch concrete at Freddy's. It's very
That
good.
sounds good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Do you guys want to know mine?
Yes.
It's quick because
No.
I have been thinking about this. Freddy's French fries, well done. Double from In-N-Out, protein style, grilled onion, no tomato. Lemonade from Chick-fil-A, large. And then this doesn't exist, but I would love a vanilla Oreo concrete from Freddy's with gluten-free Oreos. Bring my own.
Ah.
They wouldn't do that. They'd be like allergy, blah, blah, blah. But
Somebody watching this show is going to make it happen for you.
Yeah.
that's what I would get. That is one of the things I miss the most being gluten-free is Oreo milkshakes, Oreo anything. And they have gluten-free Oreos. It's just you can't really get. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I
A
can't go to
restaurant's
camp
not
and be
gonna
like, can I
buy-
have a gluten-free Oreo milkshake? Even if I bring my own, they like don't want to risk
Yeah.
the cross-contamination, so they won't do it.
Yeah.
So,
Did you know I'm going to tell you a cool fact. I'm not going to ask if you want to know, but
I'm
I'm going
ready.
to tell you.
I'm ready.
Did you know that Chick-fil-A buys 10% of the world's lemons to make their lemonade?
No.
10% of the world's lemons.
I love Chick-fil-A lemonade.
And most of
My
the
mouth
lemons
is
that they
watering.
buy are within like 3 hours of where we live.
Like all Chick-fil-A?
For the whole company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
I know.
Yeah, Evan
Fun
has
fact.
mad lemon Chick-fil-A facts. So
Do you have more?
yeah, you told me
Oh.
that before. You told me about the whole plant and the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm blown away.
My youngest son, Jake, found a fact book like at the school library or something, and he like has all these random facts all the time. And I love it because I like random facts too.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
fun.
how you think.
Like father, like son.
Mhm.
I love that.
Do you have any random facts?
Hmm.
Here's one that he told me.
Okay.
I just
you
thought of
you
one.
paused too long.
That was yeah, come on. They got to be quicker than that. Your fingernails grow faster on your dominant hand.
What?
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Totally tracks. I'm biting my
I
right
cut my fingernails
fingers
this
all the
morning,
time.
so it's not going to be helpful. But
Comparing.
yeah,
Should take daily pictures.
Tracking my
Women
progress.
blink, I think, way more than men.
This isn't that random because I think most people know that, but I was learning about it in school. Women smile more than men. And women are conversationally more passive and men are more aggressive. And men and women are more likely to speak over women.
Huh.
One time for a sermon illustration, I memorized like 10 super random, obscure facts about LeBron.
He says, like, I had to do it, and I just meant,
I'm
no,
gonna
you knew him already.
I was just interrupting you because you're fact.
I did. I know that when LeBron dunks a basketball, he swings his arm at 1,102 degrees per second.
That is indeed
That was
random.
one of the random ones that I learned.
I
The whole
mean-
point of the illustration was to say I know a lot about LeBron, but I don't actually know LeBron personally.
Oh,
And so
man,
it's
that's
a good,
good.
yeah, it's
That's
a good
good.
illustration.
Did you actually have it memorized or you had it on your paper?
No, I memorized them because I used the illustration so much because it's a good illustration. So I used it so much, and then I just memorized these random things about LeBron.
I love
It-
that.
The illustration was if he's reading facts about LeBron, that's not knowing about LeBron, right? It's just reading things.
Yeah.
So like you could go from reading scripture to knowing about Jesus to like having a relationship with him, right? And reading scripture does not equate to knowing about Jesus, and knowing about
Agreed.
Jesus doesn't equate to having a relationship with him.
Yeah, that was
Right.
that was a goal.
So if you read the stats,
Uh-huh.
not as impressive.
Not as impressive.
Yeah.
Just I know the stats.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I know LeBron. Yeah. Here was my final question. You got a good final question. Here's mine. It's well documented. You and Heather are very competitive.
Yes.
What would you say? I have two questions
Okay.
on that opening door there. What would you say is the dumbest thing you guys have gotten really competitive about?
The dumbest thing. So this is our classic story, and we got a Monopoly set for our wedding.
Okay.
Back in the day when we registered for our wedding gift registry, they gave you like a scan gun and you could just walk around the store and scan whatever you wanted. And so Heather was like trying to pick out like what silverware we wanted, and I was like scanning boxes of Mike and Ike's. And I realized that was a mistake, and I say Mike and Ike's specifically because I don't actually really like Mike and Ike's.
It's just fun too.
But it was just there, and I scanned it, and then I started getting a bunch of Mike and Ike's from people that saw it on our wedding registry. And I was like, I should have scanned something better.
You know what? Mike
Yeah.
and Ike's are honestly so good.
They're not bad.
They're
I want Mike
underrated.
and Ike's.
No, they're not. They're properly
You
rated.
think so?
They're a good candy, but they're not top tier candy.
I go through weird phases. Landon was telling us he likes weird candies, and I forgot about Mike and Ike's. The summer I worked at Forest Home, I was obsessed with Mike and Ike's. The original, though. I didn't want any, like, don't
Yeah.
give me tropical. I just want the original.
not the
flavor.
sour.
As we're
kind
talking,
or
I feel
whatever.
like it's been too long since I've had a Mike and Ike. I'm like, man, I need to get a Mike and Ike.
Yeah.
We're getting
And-
sidetracked from the
I know,
story.
I
Continue.
know. It was I deviated from
So
the story.
did you-
So we scanned so the story was we scanned a Monopoly game.
Mhm.
I think I did, as like Heather's trying to buy like actual things, bed sheets and towels or whatever. I'm like Mike and Ike's and Monopoly.
Mhm.
And so somebody got us a Monopoly board game, and we'd never played Monopoly before. And so into our wedding, we moved up to the desert. We knew nobody in the desert. Like, we're working at the church, but we knew nobody. And so like it was just the two of us a lot, which was great for our marriage, except for this one instance. Most of the time it was great for our marriage. So we opened up Monopoly. We're like, oh, we should play Monopoly. So we opened up Monopoly and we set it up and we start playing. And it got to the point pretty quickly where Heather was just dominating. Every time I rolled the dice, I'd land on her square and have to pay her, and she was just laughing. Every time I rolled the dice, she'd laugh because she knew where I was going to land and I was going to have to pay up. And we finished the game, but we didn't play Monopoly for like 4 years. But we kept the Monopoly game. And so then finally I convinced her. I was like, we should play Monopoly again. And so in a reversal of fortunes, it was the total opposite. And so every time Heather rolled the dice, I couldn't help but I wasn't trying to be mean. I promise. I wasn't trying to be mean, but
I'm
every
trying
time
so hard to believe you right now.
I was laughing at the irony because I remember last time being so frustrated. And so every time she rolled the dice, she would land on my square, she'd have to pay me up. And I think that time we did not finish the game. And we've only played Monopoly ever twice.
That's
That's it.
Monopoly, I think historically, I don't think a lot of people come out of that happy with each other. Just like categorically as a game, I think it makes enemies.
Yeah. So we were just overly competitive with Monopoly. So we decided, let's not do that.
Let's not do that
Yeah.
one.
So
Have you done Monopoly Deal?
the card game.
Yeah,
No.
because that gets brutal.
Does it?
Yeah. Kendi and Ty are avid Monopoly Deal fans.
Okay.
They have
And
to walk away frequently.
Yeah, we were like, this might end your engagement. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here. They love that game, but
Okay.
it is.
They're
I
also
mean,
extremely competitive.
and
Yeah.
the fortunes turn so quickly in that game, and you can just be annihilating somebody, and it's so not fun for the other person. So there's just something about Monopoly. They build that into the game somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I wonder if you have one person that's not competitive, because you and Sky are kind of competitive too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. So I wonder if Joe and I played Monopoly Deal, if there would be, maybe it'd be fine. We have it at our house. We've never played. We have like 20 games at our house we've never played.
Yeah. Sky and I started, and we were like, no, this isn't going to go well. It's not bringing out the best sides of us here. So if that's like kind of the silliest thing that you guys have gotten the most competitive over, what's the thing that like you guys as a team, so like you're playing together against somebody else or another team, what's the thing you guys as a team have gotten the most competitive over?
In a good way or a bad way?
Doors open.
In a bad way, preferable. It's hot seat.
Heather and I both have a tendency to, as parents, we get really competitive for our boys. And if there's like an injustice on the soccer field, like we both have to check ourselves and not like get amped up on the sideline. That's like, man, the Holy Spirit, I need you to check me on that. And I need to learn to listen to you more. Like both of us are like, oh, okay. All right.
Use your eyes, ref.
Yeah. We have, I hope we have a pretty good reputation in the league. We coach, I ref, but that's a struggle. We're competitive in that front. So serious answer.
That was a good answer.
That is a good answer.
Yeah.
Do you have a final one?
No,
You're
I already
done.
asked my Franken question.
That was the final question?
That was
the
my
Franken?
final question.
Yeah.
And then he asked his competitive question. Thank you for being on.
Yeah.
Hot
Can I
seat.
ask a final question?
Sure.
Please.
I don't have one,
Oh,
but I want to come up with one.
okay,
That's
go
great.
for it.
Then
Yeah.
we each get to ask a final question.
Okay. All right. If you could spend 1 hour by yourself right now, anywhere in the world, where would you spend it?
By myself.
By yourself, nobody else.
I'm going to Italy because people say that gluten-free people can eat
Oh,
pasta over
for
there.
lunch.
And I want to have lunch.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm starving right now.
I
I'm just thinking about food.
I want to go someplace that I know because I only have an hour.
Okay.
So I can't waste time like looking for directions or where to go. So I just want to go for a walk in Dana Point.
Wow.
That'd be my
Okay.
go-to. Yeah.
All right.
What would you do?
I would go scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef.
Nice.
You're adventurous.
Yeah. I've never been.
Are you certified?
I got certified 10 years ago, but in
Mm.
order to keep your certification active, you have to like do things. But being underwater is like, for me, a totally worshipful experience. It's a different side of God's creation. I've been scuba diving, but not in the Great Barrier Reef, which is like,
So you
That's
don't
the place
share
I
my
wanna
fear about how much of the ocean is undiscovered and unexplored.
well, no, I would go somewhere that's been explored and discovered.
But even still, we don't know everything.
Yeah, but I mean, I went scuba diving in Jamaica, and I was praying to see a shark. I was like, I want to see a shark. Just swim over
Did
that
you?
reef right now. No, literally, I was like, that'd be the coolest thing. But if I could just go like swim,
Isn't it great that sometimes God says no to the things we think we want?
Well, Leah's experience would have been totally opposite. I was praying to not see a shark, and a
I
shark
was praying,
came
God,
right
let me make
over.
it out alive.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not a
my
great
final
swimmer,
question.
but
Thanks for
that's
joining
great.
me on Hot Seat.
It's been great being here with you, Evan.
It's been a real treat.
We'd love to be on your podcast at any time.
Well,
Thanks for joining us on Hot Seat. Join us the rest of the
Goat
summer.
podcast, actually, if it's Evan's podcast.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
On the Goat podcast / Hot Seat. This is the pilot episode of the Goat podcast and episode whatever of Hot Seat.
Yeah.
Join us next time for things Heather does.
Yeah.
And the French fry taste test.
So many podcasts are launching out of this one episode. Podcastception. That's all we have for this one, though. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one as we continue to discover random and interesting facts about so many of our staff members. We hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next time.
Ooh. That hurt.